Had some piglet issues. We finally got them out of our laundry room. There they are. Hi, piggies.
Hi, Shadow. Our root beer. How do you know it's supposed to be the pigs?
All right, check this out. Have you got a duck egg? Sweet. Containers. You can see how little they are. We actually ate one the other morning and they were good. They were very tasty. I know some people don't like duck eggs, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. You liked it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Good morning. My name is Dustin Alleman. This is Alleman Family Homestead. Our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a gold nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead, hit subscribe. Please drop a comment below. Drop a comment below. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get us out to more folks like you. Give us a thumbs up. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, we've got an update today. We have had a long week. Had some piglet issues. We finally got them out of our laundry room and we've got them into the high tunnels. So we give you an update on that. We'll give you an update on our piglets and we'll bring you along for the journey. All right, so we've got these piglets out here in the high tunnel. This is their first night. This was their first night in here. Go check on them. I can hear them oinking. There they are. Hi, piggies. So we got the turkeys out of here. Got this clean, and it was a mess. I had to pick this box up, pick this whole box up, get all the, all the wood shavings and the poop and everything else. I sanitized it with vinegar, sprayed it down, aired it out, brushed it out, threw some fresh hay in here for these piggies. Hi, piggies. You can see we're down to 2. We only have 2, so I'll talk about that here in a minute. And then we set two lamps up, so you can see where they burrowed in last night, and that's where they were sleeping. And I had both lamps pointing on them for extra heat. I'm gonna get these piglets, little piggies fed. Top. Hi. Okay, come on. Right here. Come on. All right, so they're good. This is great for us. I mean, they're not going to last long in here. We're just transitioning them back outside. We're gonna keep them outside. We're gonna pasture raise them until it gets cold, and then in the winter we'll bring them in here, and we'll house them here in the winter. I think over here we'll set them up over here. We'll harvest all of this and then set up some hog panels over here, or we might sell them. They might be sold. So they're gonna come up. Let's see. They're a week old yesterday, so they're 8 days old. We need to castrate. There's one of these is a male, one's a female. We are castrating one here in a couple days. It's 7 to 14 days is the ideal time to castrate. So I'm gonna do that here next weekend. And we are down to 2. It has been a week. So a week ago, Mama Pig went into labor. She got one stuck. We couldn't get her out. We tried for hours. Vet came out. I've talked about this multiple times. You can go back and see our past few videos. We had 4 come out. The 4th one that came out had a disease, or his head was shaking. I think he got stuck. He died within the first 24 hours. But then we had 3. We had 3 healthy ones. These 2 and another one. And they were fine. And it was 2 nights ago. Every night, Nat and I would feed him. We'd come in and feed him. And he was fine. He was completely fine. Put him to bed. Woke up the next day and he was just laying there. It was the craziest thing. They are just so finicky. in these first few weeks of life. And look, they don't have a mama. They don't have a mama pig to warm up against and drink constantly. We do our part. We're coming out and feeding them as much as we can. But that one just died, so we're down to 2. So last week was rough. All 3 kids were sick all week. They all got sick. They got this nasty cold. Natalie got just a weird virus thing. She's been out and just tired and lethargic and just not feeling well for the last like 5 days. So we're all, Nat and the kids are coming back on the other side of it. But it was a lot of farm work with a lot of sick people, right? So it was a long week. But hey, all good. We're here. We've got 2 healthy piggies. We've got healthy animals out there. Evie just yelled at me and said she got a duck egg, so we're starting to get duck eggs, so that's super exciting. We'll bring you out there for that. We'll bring you out there for the rest of our chores here. All right, check this out. Evie got a duck egg. Sweet. It's like our, I don't know, 4th egg.
Maybe, yeah. 5th.
Yeah. They're laying them under. Oh, they're in there?
I found it right here.
Oh, so Evie found it in there.
Well,
Usually when I move the shaw every morning, there's one. So there might be another one under there.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Cool. So we're getting duck eggs. So we need to put these in different containers. And see how little they are. We actually ate one the other morning and they were good. They were good. They weren't as, I thought they'd be a lot more rich, and they're not. They're actually they were very tasty. I know some people don't like duck eggs, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. You liked it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I loved it.
All right, so these ducks are laying, which is cool. Evie's freeing the hens. So Evie comes in every morning. She feeds these ducks. The ducks come in and eat first. We leave the hens in for about 5 minutes, then let them loose after these ducks have had their fill. We've also moved our turkeys out. So you can see these, look at these 2. These are our 2 survivors from, I don't even know what batch. There's all sorts of turkey drama that happened earlier in the year. These 2 are the only ones that survived. Here's our last batch, which I'm digging this hatchery. We have 39. So 39, and last night was their first night out on pasture, and they're all alive. They're doing great. They're out enjoying being on pasture. And I say I love this hatchery, but honestly, so there's 39, that's 40 out of 80. That's still pretty ridiculous. We're down to a 50% rate. Our last order was, we had 80 of these turkeys and we're down to 39. So we've lost half of them. But this is the most we've had all year. And they've reached, they're to the point where I think we're good. We're gonna survive. They're gonna survive. So happy to have them out on pasture. It's gonna be a big butcher day. We've never done this many turkeys. We'll probably end up splitting them into 2 days depending on how many we've got. So all good. All right, so I'm gonna go get Annabelle here in a minute, but before I forget, there's a feed pan. I've got an extra pig feed pan. Natalie had a good idea of bringing that in with those pigs. They dump, obviously, we just have that little bowl in there and they just knock it over. If I can put one of these big feed pans in there, fill it full of milk, that way they can have access to milk 24/7. Got one right here. I have it here marking where I lost my wedding ring last year. It's been over a year. I have this steak and then this pan. So this pan's been here for a year. This is a big one. We'll bring this in for them. I'll leave that steak there so I know where my wedding ring is. I'm gonna find it. All right, so go get Annabelle here. You can see these cows are loving life, being out on pasture. So much nicer. Hi, June. Just letting them be out here all night. You can still see she's got her cedar, so you can see that blue tail coming out of her vagina here. That's the cedar tail. They all still have them. Annabelle's was a little crooked. This calf is not supposed to be in here. Go. Go. Get out. Go. Get. Come on, Annabelle. Let's go. Let's go. So this is just a dummy fence, but obviously it fell down. I'm gonna go fix that. Come on, Annabelle, let's go. Okay, so we're getting Annabelle up. So we are not saving her milk. We are not drinking it because she still has the cedar in her. And again, I've talked about this multiple times. I'm sure it's fine. The half-life says it's fine. I just get weird. I don't want any hormones. I don't want anything in our milk. So we don't drink it. We are giving it to the pigs. So we are still taking Bronco and locking her up at night for a couple of reasons. Number one, routine. Cows, animals, they all like their routines. And as much routine as we can give them, the easier chores become day in and day out. So that's number one. Number two, we just don't want her to get mastitis, which I don't think she will. Come on, Annabelle, let's go. Because the calf's on her 24/7, but we just want to keeps us, let's go. Keeps us in tune with her, and we just want to make sure that she's healthy during this 10-day span when we're pumping her full of hormones here. So what I will do is we pull the cedar actually tomorrow. My gosh, it's already been a week. So we're gonna pull the cedar tomorrow, give her another shot. That's the trigger shot. And then 3 days later, Allison comes over, AIs her, and we give her one more shot. I usually like to go another 2 to 3 days of milking and throwing it out or giving it to the pigs before I start consuming it. Again, I think the half-life is like 12 hours, 18 hours. So you should be fine 24 hours, but I like to give it 2 to 3 days just to make sure all those hormones are out of her milk before we start consuming it again. Come on, girl, let's go.
Dad, she just made her smile at me, and it looks like for me, I thought she was gonna bite me.
I know. See, Sue?
Yeah.
Is that
Weird smile.
She looks like a dragon.
Mama, the egg.
Go. Go. Go.
Daisy, don't break the duck egg.
Hey, yeah, leave the duck egg alone.
Hi, Shadow. Her root beer.
Okay, watch out, boy. Here, hold this.
This. How do you know it's a feed pigs?
There we go. So we'll just fill that with milk. The problem is they could get in there and poop and pee in it, but we'll just come check it. But that pan's big enough, it shouldn't tip. So we'll try this for now. I mean, again, we're in uncharted territory here. We've got 1 week old piglets, or baby pigs. I think there's a better term for them. With no mama. We're doing our best here with what we've got.
That cute Lotus.
Okay, we are gonna call it a day today. As always, we appreciate each and every one of you. Our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead and hit subscribe. Please drop a comment below. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll catch you next time.